Turning to IT Mate and possible solutions to problems highlighted in that recent CNBC ranking that put Indiana in the bottom 10 worst states in which to live. We told you about the rankings through a series of reports starting last week. IT Mate's Cody Fisher spoke with a community business leader who wants to address the issues outlined in the report.
Emil Ekior of InnoPower Indy says the issues pointed out in the rankings, like the access to childcare and the lack of protection against discrimination, are things that many people in the business industry already know. It's just a matter of fixing those problems.
It's a threat to us as a state because we're not going to be as competitive if we don't fix those things. And that affects everybody.
Emil Ekior used to play in the NFL. Now, his 501c3 is focused on creating economic opportunities for minorities. When he saw the rankings by CNBC, putting Indiana as the 7th worst state to live and work in.
When you see that, you take that to heart, right? And immediately you start thinking, how can we improve this? How can we make this better?
Ekior admits that Indiana does have a strong economy that is business friendly.
They're doing a good job of attracting some businesses. But when we look and say, how do we attract black businesses and black professionals to come to Indiana, I don't think we really worked on the narrative to do that, or strategy on how we do that as a collective.
He says the strategy to attract top talent also has to address the social issues raised in the report, like the lack of protection against discrimination and access to childcare.
Social issues, how do we create an environment where everyone feels accepted? How do we respect people? You may not think the way I think, you may not look the way I think, you may not pray the way I pray, but I respect you as a human being. I think that is really the common denominator that we all have to get to, is creating an environment where everyone feels respected and accepted.
Is the solution from the private sector, or does it come from the State House?
Well, I'm not a big believer that government just solves everything. I think government creates the conditions for things to happen.
Ekior says to fix these problems, there needs to be more diversity in the types of people who are making decisions here in Indiana. Reporting in Indianapolis, Cody Fisher, Wish TV, IT Mate.